What's up guys, it's your boy Duck Sauce back in again with another video. In this video I'm going to be playing Warwick and I'm going to show you how to destroy the enemy jungler this game, right? So you want to do a pre-game analysis. I'm facing a Sedge, right? Let's see Sedge's weaknesses. Sedge has weaknesses of her not being so strong early game, and my advantages are that Warwick is a great duelist and invader at level 3. So if I take that hand in hand, that means I'm like had twice that advantage versus a Sedge, right? All you just have to do is dodge her like I don't know what it is, her dodge, her stun, like that thing she throws at you, just dodge it and you're good to go, right? So keep in mind that they have a Vayne top, we have a Yasuo top, right? Vayne top is a little troll pick, right? But Vayne's actually pretty good into our team because most of our champions are pretty kiteable and we don't have like super great CC to like stop the Vayne. We don't really have point and click CC, right? So if Vayne plays it right, she can like really carry the game. Honestly, I think Vayne can carry the game, right? But Yasuo is also a good pick because Yasuo is good into ADCs as well. So, but you can't really rely on Yasuo's tops because every Yasuo is a feeder. Unlucky, right? Alright, so here we just chilling at the buff now. So we're just chilling at the buff, right? So when you play, when you jungle at least, or whatever, you have a game plan, right? My game plan is to get this Yasuo ahead because the Vayne top is going to be useless if I just keep ganking her and shutting her down, right? But Vayne is still a Vayne at the end of the day, so you never know what they could pull up their arse, right? So I'm thinking, alright, Sejuani is definitely going to gank top first because that's just how the jungle path works, and you want to gank right away, right? You want to gank like after you do your buff on blue side or top side, right? And make a gank top lane. That's just usually how it is. So me and Sedge have the same jungle path right now. So I'm thinking, alright, Sedge is definitely gonna go gank Yasuo because Yasuo's pushing into the turret, right? So why not? It's a free gank. Sorry about that car noise, guys. Fucking hooligans outside. What can you do about it, right? Alright, so I see Vayne is super weak. I'm like, alright, let me go for this Vayne, baby. But I'm like, where's Sedge? I'm looking for Sedge now. I'm like, okay, Sedge is down here. I'm like, why did she go in there? Maybe she was looking on a gank on Xerath, right? She didn't see me, so I'm on her. And she flashes. Now, I want you guys to understand, this gives me an advantage now. Sedge can no longer be in her jungle while I'm here. Like, her laners are pushed in, they can't do anything. Right now, I can do whatever I want in Sedge jungle, right? So now I see this opportunity for gank. I kind of misplay it. I blow my E, but I still go on it. Yas misses his wind wall. And thank God he gets the kill. Sedge came back. I was like, yo, that was a little cheeky little play with me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you gotta have these spicy ass plays, dude. If that could have gone really wrong in like another second, right? If I was a second off or waited a second longer, I would have probably like died. Now this is what I love about Warwick. And the Scuttlebug, dude. Warwick's passive heals him up with his Q. So I'm basically over. I'm about 3/4 HP now. Now I see Sedge top. She went to go hit the Yasuo, but Yasuo recalled in the nick of time, right? So here I'm like, yo, I was telling this to my stream, yo, check this out, guys, check this out. I'm gonna pop this Sedge, baby. She doesn't know I'm here, right? She doesn't know I'm here. So I've been like on this Sedge since like 3 minutes into the game. She smites that, and I smite it, and I take it from her. And I go on her. You know what I mean? She used her Q. I was waiting for her to use her Q, and then I went in. And you know, easy ass kill. Here I'm like, oh shit, I'm going to die from this Vayne. I'm like, I have to turn, or else I'm gonna die. So I turn it, baby. I turn it. Check this out, baby. This is the power of Warwick, man. Boom. I was literally like 1/4 HP, and I killed a full HP Vayne with Warwick. Right? That's just Warwick's passive and his healing coming to play with press to attack and the red buff. Right? So good, so good. Here I just decided to settle for my Krugs, and I back and get a T-Mat, and I pick up my red smite, I believe, right? So here, like, you saying, like, you could have, like, done, you could have gone to Raptors and then done your blue side, but the thing is, your clear speed would have been really poor, and what's the point when you almost already have 2k gold at 5 minutes into the game, right? You want to, like, pick up the T-Mat, you want to pick up, items. You want to pick up an item that clears well. That'll help you clear faster. And look at Yasuo being cheeky and taking Sedge's jungle, which is really nice, right? We're denying Sedge so much right now. I took Sedge's Gromp. We took Sedge Wolves. We killed her in the early game, right? Like, Sedge is really behind right now. And I pinged there, Sedge had no flash, and my team was like, alright, cool, Sedge can't do anything, she doesn't really have flash versus 2 people, right? And she missed all her abilities. Like, what are you gonna do, Sedge? You're useless. Useless. Alright, so like I said, you gotta pick up the time at, and you just get a better play with this shit, dude. Honestly. Here I'm thinking about, okay, maybe I can go and invade Sedge's jungle. But the thing about me invading Sedge's jungle is that the bot lane is MIA right now, right? So it wasn't a good idea. So you check that, right? Let's say if I would have gone Raptors or something like that straight away instead of doing my jungle. Blitz and everything is there. I probably would have died. So it was my, my decision. Like, I'm not going to go invade. There's no point. Even though I'm in ahead, but their bot lane was missing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm like, maybe I could sneak the Cloud Drake, but I decided not to because, they done the Scuttlebug there. Sedge did the Scuttlebug. And you always want to pick up pink wards. Pink wards win games. Like, junglers should always have pink wards on them because you guys are the ones responsible for objective control. So I see, look, my Yasuo almost died from a level 5 Vayne, right? Like, come on, Yasuo, what are you doing, bro? So this is why I love maxing W and Warwick. And I have my Water Walker Mastery. You can just scale up there so fast. You're just running it downtown. Here, I queued there because I thought Vayne was going to condemn, but she decided to tumble, which, whatever, right? And I just pick her up. Easy. Here, Xerath pinged it. I just wasted my time there. Just, like 3 seconds of my time. I knew we were going to kill Sedge, but I should have just pinged him. But, you can always try, you know what I mean? Maybe she didn't have Q up there. You never know, right? You can always try to make plays. But that was highly unlikely in my eyes, which it was. Here Sedge is again, dude. I'm like, Sedge, what are you doing here, bro? This whole game, you're gonna be seeing me and Sedge just like me just being disruptive to Sedge. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole game. Here, I have no use for my pink right now, so I dropped the pink in the bush to give my laner some vision, right? I didn't really care how my pink was destroyed on the Cloud Drake because it's a Cloud Drake. No one really gives a care. No one really cares about that shit, right? Here I go for my red. You know what I mean? Red buff is already. It's always good to have on work because it's just red buff is always good to have in any champion. That shit is so good, so broken. So I'm already 3-0, right? I have 1 assist, like 7 minutes and 30 into the game, or a lot earlier than the game than that. 7 minutes or 6 minutes 30 minutes into the game, whatever. I don't care. Here I said, tell Yas, let waste push. Basically, I meant to say let the wave push, right? If he lets the wave push, I can just, just get an easy ass kill on Vayne. Here they ping Sedge is missing in our jungle. She was on the map. My ward picked her up, right? The pink ward there. And now I'm just gonna come in here for the easy counter gank, right? Initially, I didn't come in for the counter gank, but I was like, oh shit, Sedge is here. So basically, I just counter ganked her. And here we go onto the poor Vayne, and Yasuo just windwalls the shit out of this Sedge. Or Sedge out. Poor Sedge, dude. She's trying so hard. Here I'm like, why am I moving so slow? And she slows me when I flash. Oh my god. I'm like, I don't care. I'm going for this, baby. We going for it, man. We going for it. And I get it. Because, I'm a Warwick. I said YOLO. I do what I want. Here I have the option of helping Yasuo with getting first tower, but I said no because, Vayne TP isn't also just because, is it really getting the first tower when we could punish Vayne and we could punish their Sedge possibly so hard? No, it's not, right? You want to punish as much as possible, deny the CS, and then take the first tower. Because this game is totally in my hands right now. This game is 0-11. My bot lane is actually doing pretty well this game. God bless. This is the first game I had a good bot lane, right? So, like I always say, excuse me, like I always say, if you do good in a game, right, that will trickle down onto your onto your allies, right? Let's say if I'm 10-0, 10 minutes in the game, you know what I mean? If one person is doing good on the team, then naturally your team will follow through. It's like kind of like a domino effect, whatever. Little Yasuo being Yasuo, missing his Q and shit, whatever, right? I see Xerath up there. He's in the river. I don't know what he's doing there, right? He's just warding or whatever. right? Here I'm getting blood sign. I see Sedge in the river. Sedge is going for some fruits. I'm like, baby, please, Sedge. I'm like, whoa, Nami. Questionable. Very questionable indeed, Nami, right? Like, what are you doing, bro? Nami this game preaches to me, oh, she's listening to my stream, she's like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about, Warwick. I was the highest I was Diamond 2. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, I don't care. I'm the one carrying the game right now. You're not doing anything, right? I mean, like, your bot lane is what you're winning bot lane, but what are you really doing? Winning a lane doesn't mean anything, right? Winning the game is what means something. Changing the pace of the game is what means something. And that's what I'm doing this game. Here I see her red is up and I see Sedge there and I call my Xerath over because I knew Sedge can't do anything. Like, Sedge tries to steal this shit, right? What are you doing, Sedge? You can't steal it. I'm saying, I feel like jungle is the best role and it's pretty fun to be honest, right? Jungle is one of the roles that control the pace of the game. Check out this sexy ass juke. I juke the Sedge ult. I go back in and I fucking ult on to their enemy ADC. Unlucky, Sedge. Unlucky. Unlucky, dude. Look at me just laughing at them in their face. Like I said, dude, you can set the pace of the game. Level 3, you know what I mean? Actually, you can set the pace of the game before the game even starts, alright? You just gotta do a analysis of, you know, what's gonna go down, right? I called it in the beginning of the game. If you actually watch like my stream, I called it. I call everything I do. I call where they are. I call what the Sedge gonna do. I call what's gonna happen next. You know what I mean? Like, I just know what's gonna happen because I'm using the knowledge that's given to me from wards, you know, how the enemies are playing and what I'm doing to make the game flow into my favor, right? This whole game, you've seen me, like, you've seen Sedge on my screen, like, me next to Sedge basically the entire game so far. It's 12 minutes in, right? The score is 1-13, right? I heavily influenced top lane. I heavily influenced, you can also say, I wouldn't say heavily influenced, but I did influence my bot lane and my mid lane because I basically took out the jungler out the game. She's so behind, right? So even if she did try to gank, she's not going to be as efficient as she was if she was, you know, doing average into the game or, you know, or she was ahead. Sedge doesn't even have one item yet. Look, poor Sedge, dude. Doesn't even have one item yet. 13 minutes in the game. I'm so sorry, dude. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to take like a little quick little break. Not a little break, but a little intervention real quick because I just want to talk about how top left says Deduct Sauce, guys. Follow my stream, yo, if you want to like learn how to do this shit, especially if you're, you know, hard stuck bronze, silver, gold, like how I was, you know what I mean? I'll tell you how I got out of it. I'll show you the ways, you know what I mean? You don't want to hear from challenger players because challenger like tactics, I'll say working higher elo if you understand what I'm saying, right? I'm not going to expand too much on that, but if you get it, some techniques don't work as well, you know what I mean? Just because like they're too advanced, saying like, oh, if you're playing in bronze and you're saying, oh no, I can't be pushed up this far because I'm gonna get ganked, chances are you're not gonna get ganked because it's bronze, you know what I mean? You can't bring a challenger mindset into a bronze game. You gotta bring a bronze game mindset into the bronze game. It's a little confusing, you know what I mean? But I feel like just like abuse the shit out of like the people who make mistakes. You know what I mean? Like, just abuse it. If you know they're making mistakes and you know these players aren't good, just abuse it, baby. You know what I'm saying? Just abuse that shit. Here, you know what I'm saying? I queued out to Sedge there, and I did a double fair, and then I flashed her ult, right? That's just having good mechanics there, right? Warwick isn't a mechanically intense champion, however, Warwick is a very rewarding champion if you get his mechanics down right? Because it doesn't matter sometimes if you gank that the other opponent has flash. What you want to do is, right? What you want to do is hold your Q down and get your E ready, and then you can follow them with your flash, right? You can follow them while they flash with your Q. That's just Warwick. That's what makes him so great. They took that out of his kit, and I don't think Warwick would be as good. You know what I mean? His gank potential would, you know, drastically drop there. But anyway, this game is 2-17. Like, we're 2-17 right now. Like, god damn, dude. And majority of my kills are on Sedge and Vayne, right? Like I said, beginning of the game, I wanted to take advantage of Sedge, and I wanted to take advantage of the Vayne, right? Because Vayne could be very problematic. She's a solo lane, and she gets ahead. It's very problematic. Here, Sedge, unlucky, you get stunned. Here, now we're grouping, right? So this is where I say, alright, we're not doing anything 5 mid, so might as well just, you know, try to do other shit on the map, right? We have top that's pushing, right? I don't know if we have bot turret, I can't really tell. I think we have bot turret by now, right? So I just go top and I, you know, try to clean up all this minions right here. And mid lane, they're still there, they're still diving, right? But, like, it took me, like, from mid lane to top lane, like, it's like a 30-second travel, right? Of just walking. So like I'm like, alright, cool. That was a waste of my time if I stayed mid there and just doing nothing, right? Like you can be playing macro, you know what I mean? You can just do the macro, just let your team split up the objectives. You know, when you play, just, you know, don't always like be grouped up as 5, you know what I mean? You can always be smarter and then, you know, then do more things at once, right? I mean, if you have to group up as 5 and it's like late game, it's perfectly understandable. It's late game, but you know what I mean? If you're just like AFKing mid and just like poking people with no minions or no waves, like what's the point, right? Here, I pick up the bug because, you know, no one's gonna come and get me, right? It's a free bug. I see on the map, I see Jinx, Blitz, Victor, they're all mid. I don't know. Maybe I saw Sejuani earlier. I don't remember, but you know what I mean. I have the pink ward there, dude, so they don't know I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? Just put the pink wards. Buy pink wards when you're a jungler. Buy lots of them. I have 2 pink wards in my inventory, right? Like, I can't preach enough. Pink wards wins games. Like, they win games. Here I'm feeling, you know, I'm feeling a little blessed. And I'm like, alright, Zeth, I'll give it to you, right? Yeah, no, we're just farming. There's really nothing to do on the map, honestly. I see my bot lane is just pushing mid pretty hard, right? So in my opinion, they're like, oh, check out what this Nami says. Make it to Diamond 2, then talk about how trash we are. Otherwise, you're just as trash. I'm like, Nami, why are you saying Diamond 2, bro? Come on. You're garbage, Nami. I mean, they played really well. I didn't see the way Nami played this game, but they're doing pretty well in bot lane, so I'm not gonna beef on them or anything. That's whatever. She says we completely destroy our lanes, right? I mean, yes, completely destroying your lane is good. It's nice and all, right? But it's like sometimes, a lot of the times, that doesn't matter, right? Check it out. Vayne just gets wrecked right there. Unlucky, right? She gets double ulted. Unlucky. I mean, winning lanes don't mean anything in solo queue. You guys know that. I'm pretty sure from first experience, winning lanes don't mean shit. So here I'm summoning the bug, right? So what I want you to take from this game is that you should, you know what I mean, like, play the jungle role like as efficient as possible, right? Jungle is a role that you're facing an enemy champion and you're seeing who can jungle better. Similarly, like top lane, bottom lane, or support, right? You're all facing somebody else in lane. Except for jungle, you don't really see the enemy. You don't see the enemy because they're in their jungle or they're around the map. That's why jungle is known as the hardest role in the game, right? Because you have to make decisions. You have to find an enemy jungler. You have to provide ganks. You have to provide, you know, the support that your team needs. It's all on your back, and that's why the jungle role is so good. But it's also a pretty hard role to do, in my opinion, right? Pretty sure people say jungle is the hardest role. I think jungle, mid, and support are like the hardest roles, dude. People say support is easy. Yo, support, it's easy, yes. Look at me, dude. Look at me. Oh my god. If they just stopped that big guy, I would have just got a pentakill right there. Support, I mean, if you actually know how to support, then supports are like really, really good. I think support is a hard role because a lot of people fail at playing support. They get autofilled. They look down on support and shit like that. I'm like, nah, bro, support is a hard. I think it's a hard role, bro. Knowing, because supports have that, supports are secondary jungles in the game, right? Supports provide CC, they provide the help that the team needs. And if your support's not there and they're not doing a good job, if they're like misusing their abilities, not healing you right, or anything like that, using their active items, then what's really is a support role, right? Like, what are you doing as a support? Don't play support. I think you can carry as support, to be honest, right? But not in lower elos, because I feel like support is just, it's just not a good role. It's just not a good role to play lower elos. ADC is also not a good role to play because it depends too much on supports, and your supports are pretty bad. Like in this elo, I'm playing right now. I'm plat 3 MMR playing this shit. Right? Like it's pretty shit. Like I have some shit supports, and it's like so cancerous. Even though you're a good ADC, the lane really depends on how well your support plays it for you, right? And also, like, you get brand support, luck support, and fiddle support, and I hate that shit. And that's why I don't ADC. That's why at jungle, I do, like, a role that's isolated from everybody else. Look at that Jinx up. Jinx, you ain't shit, man. You ain't shit. Try to steal that ban for me. Here, I walk into the traps like a dummy. I don't really care. Okay, so note my itemization this game, right? I've got Mercury Chest for the Sejuani CC because you never know, right? I got a Thorn Mill. I'm building armor now just because they're more AD threatening than AP threatening, right? The Victor is pretty behind. He doesn't do any damage to me. Look at him. He's tickling me right now. Right? Check it out, Xerath. Miss all your ults, bro. No problem. Victor's not even trying to dodge it. Here, I Q through the Blitz so I can get to the Sejuani, right? Work mechanics on point. He's not a mechanically hard champion, but like I said, he's mechanically rewarding if you do it right. Right? Now here we're just in their base. The game was over at like 5 minutes, to be honest. I have another video if you guys want to check it out, how to end a game in 5 minutes, right? It's pretty good. I'll probably leave the link in the description or something like that. Or maybe add an annotation at the end of the video if I have. Yasuo? Yasuo, is that him? Ooh, he gets him with the wind wall. Look at Yasuo going in. 1v4. Alright, guys. And this game is over. Or is it? Haha, JK. Out of here, baby. We out of here. Here we have all these minions putting in the work. So here I'm like, why am I so slow, dude? Like, why are these guys faster than me? Like, why? Sedge ults me. Oh, doing the thriller right there. My E pose. Checks out. Alright, I'm gonna die. I gotta fight it, right? Just don't try to run away and just die. Just fight it like I did early on in the game. So right now, they both magic, right? But I'm ahead of them, and Warwick has this passive where, you know, he fucking heals the same amount of damage he deals from below 50% health, and I have my Q. So there's no way they're killing me while I red smited the Blitz, right? And the Blitz is already below half HP, so my W passive kicks in there as well. There's no way they could have out DPS my healing there. Which is why it works so good, right? His healing is great. And I'm 3 levels on Sejuani, right? She was probably level 13. Maybe I would have died. Maybe. I'm not too sure. And my Xerath ran away from me. Could have just been autoing. He was like, oh, no mana. I'm like, don't matter, Xerath. You have a passive that gives you mana when you auto, right? Come on, bro. At this point in the game, you can definitely say it's over, right? We're just gonna group bottom here. It's a pretty obvious decision, right? Don't be like, just group bottom when you have 2 inhibs down, right? Or a group where, like, wherever the inhib isn't down if you have 2 inhibs down, right? In this case, it's gonna be our bottom lane. Here they catch out Sedge of my team. And she dies. So I want you guys to take a recap of the game here. Even though my team stats look great, right? I just wanted you to know like how I played the game. How I played it, right? So I did a pre-analysis of like what was going down in the lane. I was like, I decided that I'm gonna gank for the Yasuo and get the Vayne behind because I know she falls behind really hard. Right? And I knew that Sedge is not a strong dueler and Warwick is a great dueler. So I could invade the Sedge no problem. And from there, I just took advantage of the Sedge, knowing where she was, and everything like that, right? So that's what you gotta do. What it is, you gotta be smart. You don't have to be good at the, like, mechanically good, you just gotta be smart. I'm your boy Duck Sauce. Thanks for watching my video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out. Peace.